I have small hands. This guy is about 4-5 inches. He's quite small, but he's already showing full adult colorations already. Hi guys, we have a Philippine shipment today. It's only a small shipment of 10 box because we have another batch coming in on Friday. We also have a shipment on Thursday, so this is like a filler shipment. Let's go. Okay guys, so we are done with opening the shipment. It's the next day already. I'll be walking through the entire shop to show you guys what we have for yesterday's shipment or this week's shipment. We will start from the clownfish and anemone tanks first. So in the first tank, we actually have some saddleback clowns that came in. So you can see they are all feeding aggressively already. And then down at the bottom is actually all the nems. Because it's in the morning, so they are still not fully open yet. They should open up later. So over here, we have the blue-green chromies. Okay, and then we also have the pajamas bungai. So you can see they are all feeding. And then look at all the Necerius, they are all coming out. It's a feeding frenzy. Then let's look at all these small little plastic tanks, I guess. So over here inside we actually have the Randall's Pister shrimps. So yeah, we have quite a bit of them. Quite a number of them available. However, it's still limited as they are highly seasonal. So I'm not sure when the next batch will come. We managed to get a decently sized shipment. So if you guys are looking for Randall Pisters, which they are in very high demand, do drop by quickly as soon as possible to purchase these guys. Then over here, let's see. We have the red grub fishes over here at the bottom. So let's try and feed everybody. Okay, look. Look at this guy, look at this guy. So they are super interactive. It's very interesting fish to get. So you can see everybody is already feeding nicely. Even the Melanurus, the Moyori leopards, the blue-sided fairy wrasses. And then we have the hawkfish, the twin spot hawkfish, the yellow fella over here. The yellow one. And let's see. Okay, over here we have more yellow hawkfishes. So maybe this would be much easier for you guys to see. And look, the flasher wrasses are all very stable already. So you can see the the royal flasher wrasses, they're all feeding very nicely for us. Okay, and then over here we have even more Moyori leopard wrasses and the yellow Coris wrasse as well. All these are juveniles. Let's feed them. So as for the food that I'm feeding, it's the same. Frozen hikari myces and hikari brine shrimp soaked in tropic marines lipo garlic. You can see that after one night, the fishes are feeding very aggressively already and they are responding very well towards frozen foods that is soaked in lipo garlic. So if you have picky fishes, you guys can actually try the food out. Can you see? The damsels. They are all feeding very nicely. Okay. And then over here in the next tank, Mr. Cameraman, let's zoom in over here in this small breeder box. So these are my Gracingori gobies. They are currently feeding on live baby brine shrimp, not on frozen yet. I mean, I can try, but I'm not sure whether they will feed now. If they have any interest in the frozen food, give them. Wow, they seem like they are interested. Okay, maybe in the meantime, let's film the outside ones. Okay, so over here outside the breeder box, we actually have a lot of magma fairies and pintail. So we have the nice show-size male pintail wrasses. So these are all the alphas. You can see the blues or the blacks appearing on the fin already. And then in the next tank, we have a new shipment of Randall's Assessor, which are very interesting fishes. So they tend to swim upside down as well. So let's feed them some food. Let's see if they're eating. Yes, they are feeding very well. So these guys come in a dark bluish tint, like navy blue. In my inverts tanks, I have pom-pom crabs available, and then at the back is double star starfish. So they are a really nice bright yellow coloration. And then let's move back a little bit. We have the fiddler crabs over here, the red fiddler crabs. So they are hiding at the bottom. You can see we have a bunch of tomato clowns. So yeah, let's give them some food. Yeah, they are starting to eat a little bit. So we will give them another half more day. Sorry, we'll give them another day to settle in. and then we'll start feeding again. But you can see that actually some of them are feeding already. They're actually getting used. So you see, it's chasing already. So the first couple's tomato clowns are already feeding. Okay, then let's move on to the back. Over here we actually have the starry blennies. So you can see that these guys are quite dark in colors, but they have a lot of nice white speckles and white blotches, and we have a lot more over here as well. So these are great for algae control in your reef tank. So if you want something nicer as compared to your usual brown algae blennies, right, you can try out these guys. And let's see, over here we have more mystery wrasses. So these are all the big male specimens. Like, you can check this guy out. He already has the full masking, and you can see that they are feeding quite well. So we have quite a number of mystery wrasses now available in store because they are in season. On my right, let's start from the smaller fishes first. So over here we have a school of tiny to mini tanks. Let's see if the little kids will eat. Because with juvenile tanks, they tend to be a little bit more skittish, and with the huge camera pointing towards them, they tend to be a bit more skittish. Yeah, but they are eating for sure. And we have over here, beside the 2 mini tanks, we actually have tons of blue tanks. And these guys are already like aggressively feeding for sure. You know, not much issues with blue tanks. They tend to feed really aggressively and readily. And let's move up to the top portion. Over here we have the powder brown tanks. Let's give them a little bit of food. Yeah, but I'll probably feed them seaweed later on. And then over here we have the bounty bar angel. Very nice angels. And we have a new batch of yellow fox faces as well. So you can see they are quite large. Yeah, however, this guy at the front, he has a bit of injury due to shipping, but he should recover within the next 1 or 2 days. In the overflow compartment, we have quite a bit of the orange shoulder tanks, juvenile orange shoulder tanks. So these guys are already super stable, feeding aggressively. Okay, then moving on, we have the yellow mimic tanks, lots of them. The usual ones that we have. So you can see that they are darting around because of the camera. And then the blue tanks as well. And at the back, we have a lot of juvenile Pacific sailfin tanks. And then moving on, we have the Venustus angels. Okay, then over here, we have the juvenile emperor. I'll show you guys the adult specimen later. Then let's see. Oh yes, okay. Then over here, we have the tail spot blennies. So we have Restock on tail spot blennies. So we have about 25 specimens available now. So I believe some of you guys are actually asking for tail spot blennies last week, and now we have quite a lot. We also have some very nice Mandarin dragonets. We have over 15 specimens to choose from. We have a nice pair over here as well. We have the Aptegia eating clownfish, Belarusian sifting gobies now in stock. So I don't think they will eat now, but they should eat later on. And over here, we have a Red Sea sailfin, very nice show size. So this was from one of my customers, and he decided to stop the hobby. So he passed it to us to help him sell it away. Then let's see, at the bottom, we have a school of purple queen antias alongside the common clowns. So now we are fully restocked with common clowns. And behind the tank, behind the common clowns, we actually have a school of nice orange shoulders as well. All these are already pellet feeding. They are from the previous batch. Okay, one more thing we forget to update you guys is that we actually have emerald crabs that came in a couple of days ago. So if you are looking for emerald crabs, we have quite a bit of them available now. Okay, so let's start with the smaller angels first. So in these baskets that you can see here, we have more multi-bar angels. Okay. Then at the same time, we also have the juvenile Venustus angels as well. So these are really small specimens. They are about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Okay, then over here we have the boomerang trigger. And then we also have a nice group of harlequin tusk fishes. So this is one. We have another one here. And then we have another one at the back over here. Then in the other basket, we actually have the small size blue face angels that's actually showing adult colorations already. So you can see it's quite small actually. I have small hands, so this guy is about 4-5 inches. He's quite small, but he's already showing full adult colorations already. Then at the top, we have a emperor angel, adult. So this is the adult emperor angel that we have. Here, I still have my pair of yellow moon wrasses that's still available. So if you guys would like to help me to clear out this specific tank, then yeah, do drop by and get them. And I guess that's it for this week's, yesterday's shipment. Because it was a pretty small shipment, we have we have a larger shipment coming in on Friday for fishes as well. So stay tuned. On Thursday, we also have a coral shipment. So yeah, stay tuned for my next few shipment videos. Oh yes, and one more thing, please help us to like, share and subscribe. Oh yes, and one more thing, please help us to like, share and subscribe. We are at 930 subscribers. We have 70 more subscribers before we hit 1k. So please help us, please. Bye bye.